Like literally almost fell asleep.
Hold on.
Yeah, I felt the release from it. Right here. Oh, but I felt it. It was like... What just happened? Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was real nice. Whoa!
We're gonna move it in that direction. Nice, gentle breathing.
That still felt good.
All right, let's start with some easy stuff. Back pain, neck pain.
Yeah, I'd say so. But I also go to the chiropractor like every 2 months. Last time I went was 2 months ago, so he kind of helps with that.
Okay, how long have you been going to the chiropractor?
A year.
Okay, what started a year ago?
Really, I was just from nursing. I worked so much in nursing. It was taking a toll on my body.
So how long were you a nurse for?
About 2 years now.
Okay, and so it's wearing you down running around on the concrete, huh?
Basically.
Good shoes are important. Stretching before you go in will save you immensely. You'll get used to it, don't worry. It's hard to take care of people, it is.
Yeah, I started as an STNA. Well, CNA would be PA, but yeah, I started as that in 2019, and that's more like the heavy work because you're actually physically handling them a little more.
All right, which one bothers you more, your back or your neck?
Back.
Okay, so lower back, mid back?
It's lower back, especially like when I work out and do legs. And then, I mean, the middle back, it's like always tense for me. Probably the way I sleep. I toss and turn a lot.
Difficulty staying asleep?
Yes.
All right. How is your energy levels in the morning? Is it really wearing you down? Are you getting groggy, low energy?
I'm not much of a morning person to begin with, but I would say I'm a pretty energetic person in general, though. Like, I don't drink coffee. I don't really drink energy drinks, but I'm always like, everybody's always like, you're always all over the place. And I am.
Oh, okay.
So I actually have a lot of energy.
Do you need a new mattress, new pillow?
No, I could probably use new pillows, but my mattress is fairly new, and it's like a memory foam one, so it's actually pretty good. But I don't know. I guess I always find myself, I'm a side sleeper, and I'll wake up on this side, but I can only sleep on is it my left side? I always tend to sleep on one side, and I'm trying to imagine myself on my bed. I think it's my left side that I'm always sleeping on. Like, okay. If I try to sleep on my right side, it's just not comfy for me.
Got it. All right. Okay, very good. Wonder why. You're supposed to sleep on your left because it's better for your heart and it's better for your digestion. So you're not doing it wrong. Okay, we'll have to explore that more. All right, what about your neck? How often does that bother you?
My neck doesn't really bother me often.
Headaches?
No, not much.
Do you get any extremity pain? Ankles, knees?
My knees are always popping, and my ankles are always, like my ankle, this ankle, I messed it up in soccer. So like if I just do this, it's constantly clicking. So like, sometimes my knees are tight, but it's not like to where I'm like, oh, I can't get up out of bed, or I can't like do anything I typically do.
Do you run?
Yes.
How often?
I'd like to say more often than I actually do. Like last time I went for a jog was with my dog about a week ago.
Okay. All right, so mostly low back pain. How often does that bother you?
A few times a week, I'd say.
Okay,
so
and
more tense.
When it bothers you, what do you do about it?
I try to just like stretch like that, and like I just like do typical stretching. I like to do like yoga a little bit, just kind of loosen it up a little bit.
Okay, perfect. That's great. I have some yoga videos that I can send you. That is the best recommendation I can make for like how to really move your spine in all ranges of motion.
Awesome.
You do that every day, you'll need any chiropractor or any doctor, much less. Okay, but I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself. It's important. You need to put your own oxygen mask on first. It's important when you're taking care of other people. All right, do you have anything else that I need to know that you think is important? Any other major accidents, injuries?
I have a seizure disorder. That's about it, though.
Okay, how long have you had that?
2019.
That's when it started, 2019?
Yes.
How old are you now?
24.
You're 24.
So I was about 19 years old when that happened. It was caused by a TBI.
All right, so let's start off. I'm going to do some examination on your spine, and then I'll get you adjusted. You've been adjusted before, you're familiar, but before I adjust you, I'll walk you through everything that I'm doing. If you have any questions at any time, shout them out.
Okay.
Okay, looking at the feet first. I don't see any eversion or inversion from the front. Not much pronation or supination, maybe supination on the left. There's no bowing of the Achilles tendon, so no signs of pronation or supination there. Looking from the knee down, it looks very straight up and down. I don't see any genu varum or genu valgum. I do see slight internal rotation of the knee bilaterally. That could be coming from the hips. Okay, hip movement looks like it's slightly more to the left than to the right. So we have maybe a high right hip on that side. So we do see some asymmetry in the way that the hips move. That could be affecting the knees. I can see how running might be a problem for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like a high right shoulder and a high left ear. Okay, that's good. Definitely a high right shoulder and high left ear. Go and turn around and face the other way, please. All right, you're going to feel my fingers on your shoulders, okay? High right shoulder. Now I'm going to place my fingers on your hips. Good, let your arms relax. Good, it is indeed a high right hip. Now you're going to feel my fingers on your hamstrings. Good, it's a low left glute. Good, put your toes even. Yeah, like make your toes even so that they're, yeah, there you go. And then looking from the top, we do have a rotation. This looks like it's an externally rotated, so possibly an INEX. No, excuse me, PIEX on the left. ASIN on the right. You can see there's more curve here than here, so there's a rotation in your pelvis. But it's minor. It's okay. It's like the normal thing that everyone has all the time. You don't have to worry about it, okay? So you can here, put a little space in between your feet. Good. Good. The feet look good. Any tenderness here?
No.
Any tenderness here?
Nope.
I'm going to touch your back now, okay? Yeah, your low back here works a little bit harder than up here. This is like nice and cool and symmetrical all the way down. But like when I do a temperature test, I can already feel that like right here you sweat more here.
I know, I noticed that too. I always wondered why.
Okay, I'm going to push a little bit deeper into the side, into the muscles. A little tender there. A little tender there.
A little bit.
A little tender here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to palpate the SI joints. Right, left, right, left. Which one's more tender? Or same?
Right's a little bit more tender, I'd say.
Okay, what about here? Right or left? Or same?
They're about the same.
Okay, a little upper right, SI. A little tender right there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Tender?
Yeah.
Is this side tender?
Not as bad.
Okay, we got a trigger point on glute medius here. SI joint is tender at both sides with some swelling on the left SI joint. And then we have this transition segment, T12-ish here. Maybe a little rib up here, we'll see. See what the shoulders say. Kind of both, but this thing right there, right?
Yeah, it's a little sharp.
Okay, not bad. Right side. Okay, let's do this, Lacey. Bring your chin down to your chest. Back up. Now look up. Okay, now let's go to ear to shoulder. Ear to shoulder. This way. Not too bad. We could get a little bit more motion in this part of your spine right here. This is just the normal bending down, looking at the computer, looking at the phone stuff here. We should be able to clear this up pretty quickly, easily.
Awesome.
Lotus flowers?
Yes.
It's a chakra representation? Or just the flower?
Just the flower. I mean, I kind of did it because they were opening up, and I put them over scars, and at the time I just thought that was a cute idea.
All right, I'm going to put my fingers back on your hips, okay?
Okay.
Okay, definitely a right high. You're going to feel my fingers on your hamstrings now. That looks pretty even now. I don't see as much of the... So it's really your pelvis, even though it usually goes like this, where one side dips forward and backwards, you don't have too much of that happening, but you do have where your left hip is like rotated out this way. The whole thing is really rotated this way.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's no curvatures here. There's no herniated discs, no pinched nerves. No, this is normal biomechanical stuff that we can fix today.
Okay.
There's that one we found earlier, still tender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is it right here. It's all the muscle tension is right here. We had some here too. Tickles? Does it tickle on this side like it does on this side?
It tickles more on my right side, yeah.
See, it's not really ticklish though, because why would you be ticklish on one side?
I don't know, but it does. It tickles.
It's a tenderness, and that's your body, your brain's interpreting it as ticklishness, which is good. It's a good protective mechanism. Okay, I'm going to push into these glute medius muscles here. Both sides need work, so I'm going to push into this muscle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice gentle breathing in. Breathe. Keep breathing. Good. Breathe with your nose. Okay, another breath in here. Out. Good, in breath. Out. One more in breath. Out. Good job. Tense in here?
Definitely.
Right or left?
Do it one more time. More on the left side right now. But they're pretty tense for sure.
Okay, I'm going to do a test here on the trapezius muscle in the shoulder. Tell me which one of these is the most tender, 1 through 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
Okay, so 6 tells us that we need to start here. If I push right here, is that still tender or does that get better?
It gets better.
Okay, and that also tells us that we have to adjust L4. Here. A little tender?
A little bit.
Okay, which one's more tender? Right? Left?
They're about equal.
Okay. Pretty gnarly right there.
Yeah. It's pretty sharp feeling.
Right here? Okay, let this sink in. Let your head and shoulders. Yeah, there you go. Nice, gentle breathing in and out through your nose. Okay, We're going to do a couple cracks now, okay?
Okay.
We're going to start with this one right here in the middle, okay? You've done this before. I'm going to follow your breath as you breathe out. Good. I'm going to follow with my hands, and then just let the shoulders sink. There you go. Let's move your shoulders up this way just a little bit. And then just sink in as you breathe. And then at the end, I'll give a little push, okay? Mm-hmm. You kind of resist a little bit.
I know. It's. I'm sorry. It's natural.
It's okay. You're good at relaxing, though. It's like, it's only until you get to the bottom. Here, let's see. Bottom of the breath. Move that down, too. Good. Now you're sinking and breathing. Feel your breath. Feel everything just kind of sink in as you're letting go.
Woo!
Nice.
That was nice.
Okay, now we're going to come to the top of the spine here, thoracic. T2. Sinking in. Good. We'll follow this next breath. That was a nice breath. We're going to do the same thing.
That was amazing.
Okay, now I think the rest of the spine up here should be good. That's good. That's good. Okay, this one at the bottom's a little bit different. This time you're going to take a deep breath in, and then as you breathe out at the top of the breath, when you start breathing out, that's when I'll push.
Okay.
Let's give that a try. Deep breath in. Out. Let the shoulders down. Okay, we're getting there. There's still one more here to do on the other side. Okay, right short. This crosses over. It's pretty even. This won't go externally. Okay, I'm going to palpate your glute muscles here. Right or left?
Right.
The whole leg up in the air.
Like that?
Yep, down. Okay, left. Down. Which side was more difficult?
Left, for sure.
Okay. Here's your tailbone. This is the sacrum. Here's the first coccyx segment. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna hold that same ligament on the left now. Tender up here?
Yes.
Right again, Lacey. Right leg. Down. Left leg. Down. Same? Different? Still left?
That was actually a little bit better.
Okay. All right, so we definitely need to do a sacrum adjustment on the left. This is S3 on the left, but your lumbar spine also wants an adjustment too. So let's see. We're going to adjust an IN on the left SI. It's ASIN. Very rare listing. I don't get that one a lot. Then we'll adjust L4, L5 on the right. Right or left or same?
Same.
Okay, as you breathe out, we're going to lean back like this, okay? Okay, take a deep breath in. Lean back as you blow it out. Breathe out. One more. Back up. Okay, swing your legs that way. Just little ones, but you never want to leave them there.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Okay, cool. Let's see, stand up, try it on, take it for a test drive.
I feel like I just have to start running around the parking lot now.
This is how we adjust the low back. Does your chiropractor do this one?
No.
No?
No, I've never done this one before.
Okay.
I've only ever laid on my stomach.
All right, here, we're gonna bend this one.
Okay.
And the bottom leg stays straight. I'm gonna scoot you forward just a little bit right there, Lacey.
Okay.
Good. We're gonna pull your shoulders forward just a little bit now too, just like that. Here and here. Okay, this is how we adjust the low back.
Okay.
Here, turn your head so you're facing straight that way. Just like the other adjustments, I'm following your breath. As you breathe out, I'm gonna stretch your shoulders up like this and your hips down, and I'm gonna push.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What did I say? ASIN. Okay, so it's forward and in. We're gonna go back and out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Out. Good. Shoulders sinking in. Good. Yo. Okay, behind your back. Good job.
Whoa. That was cool.
So you're not a loud cracker.
Oh, but I felt it. It was like dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust the same side, same thing, okay? I'm gonna bend the top leg like this, bottom leg stays straight. Good, I'm gonna scoot you forward just a little bit. Good. Now, let this relax right here. Good, let the hip relax. We're gonna pull this out just a little bit like that. Gentle, there you go, there you go, here. Okay, you're breathing, Lacey. As you breathe out, I'm gonna follow your breath. We're gonna move your shoulders up in this position like that. We're gonna bring your hips down, okay? Okay, let's give it a try. Deep breath. And out. There's more. Hold on.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, I felt like right here,
Mm-hmm.
there was just like this tension, but it's just like, I felt the release from it. Like right here. That felt nice.
Okay, ready? This is how we check how to adjust the neck.
Okay.
So go ahead and turn your head to the right. Good. Back to center. Now turn your head to the left. Back to center. Okay. Bring your right ear down to your shoulder. Like bend your neck to the side.
Right here.
Yep. There you go. Okay, back to center. Now left side. Center. Okay, I'm gonna adjust your neck now. Did you do this one? Did they do this one?
I know he's only ever done, like, I'm in there really fast. It's like 15 minutes usually when I go, and he just does what we did first, like on my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
He just does the quick, and then he has me stand and do like a thing. Sometimes I'm on a chair too.
All right, ready? I'm going to adjust your neck just like the other adjustments, Lacey. I'm going to follow your breath, and as you breathe out, I'm going to go in this direction, and then we're going to push like that. Here, just let's do this. Tuck your fingers underneath your hips. Okay, following the breath like this. Little push right there. Gentle, 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 gentle. You're sinking in. Just like watch your breath and feel your breath. Don't push it or pull it, just let it happen. Nice and gentle in this direction here.
Whoa. Ah, that felt nice.
Okay, left side ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nice and gentle. We're gonna bring the head over to the side. You're doing a good job at letting go and relaxing. Good, right here on this one.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like it's soul snatching. Like that one's like you hear it. I just want you to know that I don't even let people crack my toes. I'll freak out if somebody cracks my toes.
Okay, we're doing that next.
Oh no. Oh. It's a lot facing those fears, I'll tell you that much.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am.
Should be. It's important. It doesn't matter what you're afraid of. All fears are the same. You have to do the same thing every time.
All fears are the same.
Yeah.
All fears are the same. I'll remember that one. I'll think about me getting my toes cracked.
Fist in between. Here, bend them a little bit more. Bring your feet up a little bit closer. Okay. Now squeeze my fist as hard as you can. Did you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let that relax. These are organ of digestion manipulation, so it's like an adjustment, but in your belly. Okay, the first thing we do is the ileocecal valve. Okay, this is the window between the large and the small intestine. We find it by finding the belly button there, and the ASIS, your hip bone, is right here. We're tracing from the ASIS up to your belly button 1/3 of the way. This is where we find the ileocecal valve. Yours is stuck. It's tender, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to do some nice, gentle breathing. Nice and gentle. Good. And then there's a reflex for this point. Okay, this is a valve. There's a reflex for this point on your second rib here. Okay, so here's the clavicle. We're going to find the second rib, okay? Here's the first rib right here. Here's the second rib right here. That's tender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these two spots right here are related to each other. So deep breath into your belly. No. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, it's not completely releasing, so we're gonna go to another spot now. Okay, this is called this is the gallbladder spot. So we're gonna find the middle of the sternum here. We're gonna trace down to the 6th intercostal space. Okay, and then the reflex for this point here is on your hand, in between the thumb and the first finger. Good. Now we're gonna hold these points. So again, deep breath in. Out. Okay, here we go. It's starting to move. Okay, we're good with that. That one's clear. We're going to tuck that in just a little bit. It's moving. It's a little tender, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, so this is for the pyloric sphincter. This is found halfway between the belly button and the sphenoid, or excuse me, the xiphoid process. Did you have a big breakfast? You just had a smoothie, didn't you?
No, we ate breakfast at that B&B.
Oh, okay.
But
Good. Deep belly breath. And out. Good. Deep belly breath. And out. Deep belly breath. And out. Okay. Okay, so deep breath into your belly. Good. And out. A little tender, right?
yes.
Okay, again, same thing. Good deep breath into your belly. Okay, deep belly breath here. Going to contact your sternum at the top. Keep going, deep belly breath. Out. Sides. All right, now the reflex point for the ovaries and the tubes is just beneath the ileocecal valve. So here's the ileocecal valve, and then we need to go underneath of the, right on top of that ligament right there. So you're just going to hold that, take some deep belly breaths. It's tender on the right? That's right. Yeah. Okay, you're breathing. Good, and out. I want you to massage these points whenever you're having discomfort, okay? Mm-hmm. You all right? Just 2 minutes. Okay. You can do that though. If you do that, especially during times of discomfort, it'll help move things. Things get stagnant, especially with EM. Okay, so this is gonna be very gentle manipulation. You're gonna smile. I'm gonna take your maxilla, right, your upper jawbone, and we're gonna move it in that direction. Now relax your smile. You don't have to smile anymore. Okay, we're just gonna hold that just like this, and then the bridge of your nose, and we're just gonna very gently hold it just like that. You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So we usually test it against the pressure of the other side. Does it feel different from right to left?
A little.
Okay. And we just have to hold this like this while you breathe. The respiration does the adjustment during cranials. Every time you breathe, your skull expands and contracts just a little tiny bit. That expansion and contraction helps pump cerebrospinal fluid. throughout your brain and your spinal cord. Good. And smile.
I feel like I was at the dentist.
You're in there tight.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Put your hands on your belly. Okay, I'm going to use the towel to make this adjustment. So the towel goes like this. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so as you breathe out, I'm going to follow your breath in this direction like that. And then at the end, we just give a little pull, okay? Okay, let's give it a try. Deep breath in and out. Very nice. Let the shoulders go.
What just happened? What just happened? My whole, like, neck and top of my back just crackled. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was real nice.
Good job. Make put your legs back.
Well, it does feel pretty good, actually. Let me do this. Let me do a stretch. Let me test. It feels like looser, especially my neck. After that last one, like, I don't think my neck has felt this loose since the day I came out the womb. Like, I'm being for real. It actually feels really nice. And, like, my lower back feels really good. I'm gonna have to take it easy in the gym, though, so I don't ruin the hard work that was put in. Like, you know, gonna have to go home and dance and do, like, a little whirl and a twirl and link. And, you know, believe it or not, I actually have picture proof that I actually couldn't go this far before. Like, I could probably only go about, especially that side too. Like, I couldn't have went that far before. I used to be able to go all the way. Not anymore though.
Okay, is this gonna happen with your fingers too?
Oh, I hate the fingers power. Are you talking about cracking my fingers? Mm-hmm. I'll freak out about. Okay, no, I'm not scared.
Exactly.
I'm not scared.
See, look, you didn't even need me that time. You see how much you grew already?
All you had to do was look at me. Though you're like, I'm not scared.
Okay, not scared is good. That's fantastic. Very gentle.
That wasn't bad. That actually feels kind of good.
Mm-hmm. See what happens when you let go and you trust other people? Got that relaxer.
That was good.
Hand, so push your elbow back. Push, push. Hard as you can. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's see the right side. Push. Push, push. Damn it. That's okay.
I feel like a strong chicken.
All right, bring your chin down to your chest. Okay, I'm going to hold on to your arm like this. I'm going to reach around to the front and hold on to your elbow. Now let this elbow relax. Loosey-goose. Good. Same thing on this side here. Good, that relax. Okay, now I'm going to pull down on your ears. Gentle.
Whoa. Whoa. You can pop an ear?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Good job. Right side.
What? That's a thing?
It is.
What? I've never heard of no ear popping.
Might help with your vertigo.
Oh, I hope so. I hope that long ride home.
This is the sagittal suture here. occiput in the back, and then the parietal in the front, or on the top. And then the parieto-temporal suture. We just very gently check the sutures for any bumps or gapping, and tells us whether or not the cranials are chronically smushed together or pulled apart. Just a little bit on this right side.
Yeah, it feels tender right there.
So we can do some very gentle tapping. Really, sound meditation is important because the sound is the vehicle for your mind and your thoughts. So as long as you're in the moment, as long as you're listening to the sound, that means you're present in the moment. And the present moment is the most powerful time, most potent opportunity to actualize your intentions. They call that manifesting your reality these days, but actualizing your intentions is more realistic. So there's going to be a couple different sounds. I'm going to do this. This is like the rattle. And then I'm going to do this. It's like the drum. Okay. Nice, gentle breathing. Nice, gentle breathing. Nice, gentle breathing. Just follow the sensations of your breath. Feel your body expanding when you breathe in, releasing as you breathe out. Focus on the spaces in between the breath, silence and the stillness.